Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm showing you how to change the gravity of players in Minecraft. So if you like Minecraft videos like this one, then please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Minecraft tutorials like this one in the future. And so today we'll take a look at the normal gravity in Minecraft, using low gravity, high gravity, very low gravity, and also we'll take a look at negative gravity to see what this does. And so to change the gravity we use a command that has been introduced in snapshot 24W6A and will be implemented in Minecraft Java edition 1.20.5. So you will be able to use this tutorial if you play in versions 1.20.5 or later. And sadly for now only on Minecraft Java edition and not on Bedrock edition. But let's get started taking a look at normal gravity. So normally if you play Minecraft your gravity looks something like this. You can jump up one block and this is very familiar to all people I think. And so this actually is a gravity value of 0.08 blocks, and we can check that by using the following command. So /attribute @p, so that's the nearest player. You can also set this to @a for all players, and we can set Minecraft generic gravity get, and this gets the current value of our gravity. And so if we run this command, indeed we can see that our current gravity is set to 0.08 blocks per squared second. But this is not that interesting. What you're here for is changing gravity. So let's take a look at low gravity first. So for example, you could use this on a map where you're simulating the moon or a different planet that has different gravity. So let's take a look. If we hit this button, we can give ourselves low gravity. And now if we jump, indeed, we're jumping very high and we're falling very slowly. We can jump even on top of this shipwreck. And it actually feels really nice to be jumping around like this and almost like floating. Feels really nice. And this is actually an 8 times reduction in the acceleration of our player or the gravity. And so how do we do this? Well, what you do is you type in /attribute. This is all based on the attribute command. Type in the player or entity you want to give this special gravity to. So in this case, we'll just do ourselves. So that will be @s. And then again, we'll use Minecraft generic.gravity like this. And what we do then is we go to base and then set. And here we can set the value of our gravity. This value should be somewhere between -1 and +1. And in this case, if you want to use low gravity, you should pick something between 0 and 0.08. So we can choose, for example, 0.01, which is what I've done in this command block also. And if we set this to, for example, 0.04, that's half gravity. So you can see we jump a little bit higher than usual, around 2 blocks. So we can probably jump up here. There we go. But there's not too much difference. If we make this value lower, like 0.02, we jump higher and fall down slower as well. So that is low gravity. Then as for high gravity, this is a value above 0.08 and below 1. So in this case, it's actually 0.25. So if we jump now, as you can see, we only jump a very short distance upwards and we fall down very fast. So for example, if we were to go up this shipwreck and then fall off it, you can see we fall down way faster than usual. And you can also notice that if we try to jump up a block here, that does not work. We cannot jump one block up because the gravity is just pulling us down towards the ground too fast for us to go up one single block. But luckily we can still walk upstairs, so that's something. And so if you sprint jump with this actually looks quite weird. Just jumping around like this. It is quite fast though. But alright, that's both low and high gravity, but there's some more stuff we can take a look at. So for example, if we set the gravity to a very low value, so in this case 0.0001, or 1 times 10 to the -4, what happens then is something special, because if we hit this button, you will notice something weird happening. If we move around, you can see we're floating, and this is not because I'm in creative mode, we can go to survival mode, and we're still floating. So we can go over the water, and we are just floating over the water right now. We can sprint, we can walk normally, but the gravity is just so low that we don't get pulled to the ground anymore. So if we go one block up, for example, we're using these fence gates, that is also not possible. We cannot even walk on these fence gates. I can try to walk on these stairs, that also doesn't work. We're just pretty much stuck at this Y level right now, unless we push ourselves up with a piston, for example. So we can place down a piston and then a button next to it, and now we've gone one block up. There we go. Still floating though, which does look a little strange, as you can see. It definitely looks like I'm creative right now, but I am just in survival mode with a very low gravity. And if you're wondering what happens if you launch yourself up with a slime block, well, this. We get launched up very high. Much higher than usual. And now we're pretty much stuck up here. And I think to get down, we should just give ourselves some high gravity instead. So let's go for 0.5 and we'll see we fall down very fast. Here we go. And we actually died. But yeah, you could really see the speed building there as we fell to the ground. And then of course the final thing we should look at is negative gravity, because the value of the gravity can be set between -1 and +1, not 0 and 1. So what happens if we set our gravity to -0.08? So 0.08 is our usual gravity. But now we set it to a minus value. Indeed, as you may expect, if we hit this button, Yep, our gravity is completely reversed and we now fall upwards. I'm not exactly sure how this is useful in any way, shape or form, but maybe you can think of some nice uses for using this negative gravity. So let's actually get back down quickly by setting the gravity back to 0.5 and we'll see we'll fall down very, very fast. There we go. And of course, as I said, this can be set to all the way to -1. So if we do this, we just shoot up into the air and we can see our Y value increases very, very fast. You can see we're at 5,000 already, 6,000, 7,000. We're traveling very, very fast now, insanely fast, and it only speeds up more and more and more, which causes some very weird visual glitches, as you can see there with my character. And of course, the same thing happens if we want to set it to 1. We will fall down at this same acceleration. So first, we'll have to cancel that upwards acceleration, and now we're falling downwards again at an acceleration of 1 block per second squared, which is very, very fast, as you can tell by our Y value going down insanely quickly. And we're almost nearing the ground again, and there we are. And so there we go, that is how to change the gravity of players in Minecraft. If you enjoyed this tutorial, then please subscribe!